Hi. So, today is the day that I do a date look. I'm very excited to do a date look. One, because I haven't been on a good date in forever, so maybe this is putting it out into the universe that I'm like hopeful for something coming my way. You know what I mean? And two, I just think it's kind of fun. And there's like a ritual to, I can't unlock this foundation, there we go. There's sort of like a ritualistic aspect to like getting ready, you know, and like it's cute and it's fun and it's flirty and it's quirky. And so I'm using the Ordinary Colors foundation. This is a dry Real Techniques complexion sponge. My face is already prepped. I just for my skincare, I don't typically use a primer. Yeah, so I'm just working her in just to get an evenness to the skin. For this look, I want something very like, she's fun, but she's not too fun. Like, she means business. She's a businesswoman. When I go on dates, I actually usually, I know this is kind of like antithetical to the makeup I'm going to do in this video, but when I go on dates, I actually wear very aggressive, like really strong makeups because I don't want him to say dumb shit about me wearing like really visible and like colorful makeup, because like I like doing that a lot and I think it's fun, and the person that I want to see, the sort of person, is comfortable with that. So this is not, I'm just wiping off some lip balm. This is sort of like a cross between a pretty date look, but there's a bit of that, you know. Now for the consistency. You already know this is just my tradish consistency routine. She puts it on, she blends it in. She slays the internet. She breaks the internet. She's consistency. This look is going to be about visible neutrals. So I guess what I mean by that is like neutral colors that aren't nudes. Colors that are more subtle, but they're not, like I'm gonna do pink glossy lip that's not like gonna naturally appear on my face, you know what I mean? So it's not like a My Lips But Better moment. It's like still a neutral color for me, but it's there. Like she's there, she's ready to party, and she means business. She's a businesswoman. And she has a career, and she loves it, and she's living for it, and she's looking for a stay-at-home dad. I always conceal, like, and I do this on everyone that I do their makeup. I have a bit of redness here, which is very common, like just under the brow bone. So I'll actually take the concealer, make sure you get it in the corner of the eye, kind of, and then just swipe the excess like along, almost over the brow, just to like even that area out. It just makes it look a little cleaner. And I also always, and you probably saw me doing it earlier, I drag the excess down my nose and around here, just to make sure everything looks nice and clean and crisp. For once, I'll actually include everything that I used down below. If I'm looking away, I'm just looking at a mirror. I film on my MacBook, so I don't have like a viewfinder or anything. RIP. Sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. I have the Shu Uemura palette. I don't know the colors of the shadows. The big pan is blush. How beautiful is this palette, though? Like, ugh, like it's so nice. I've never used this orangey, peachy, orangey sort of color. So I'm gonna just take it with my finger and just press it over my lid. This is my nasty ass, dirty ass, Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I'm gonna take Salted Caramel, which is there. She's like the orangey shade, just on my thingy, and I'll blend her. For blending, I'm just going to take my original powder brush and just soften, just diffuse the edges, and keep most of the color on the lid. Always blend in like circular motions. Don't use like windscreen wiper or whatever, because the powder blends a little more evenly if you use circular. So there it is. Do you see how it's like really nice and gradiated. It just sort of floats up my eyelid. I really like that. Okay. So I'm going to be a little cheeky, a little sneaky, and do my lips before I've finished anything else. This is MAC's Hip and Happy lip liner. It's a really pretty, like, lilac-y light pink. This is Dior's lip gloss in Princess. I literally bought it because it's called Princess. And it's just a very pretty light pink with, like, silvery pinky purple shimmers. It's a very, like, Justice Glam. Okay, so now that we have our 2001 lip moment on, I'm going to do a bit of highlight. And I will go in with some of the Cover FX. This is Celestial. The liquid enhancer drops. And I will just use that on my cheekbones. And concentrate it, like, right on the high points. And then I'll also put a little on the brow bone. If you're not a shimmer gal, you could just put a balm over top. Like a lip balm or something. Or even Vaseline. That's what I used to do before I knew what highlighter was. NYX Cream Blush in Orange. Just for a nice fresh pop on the cheeks. I like really bright blushes. I don't know. I want my blush to show. I love when makeup shows. It's like, I'm here. I know you see what's going on. I know you see that I have an orange cheek. And we both know that I did that on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel very confident. And make sure you pat it right back into the hairline. And then I'll take my sponge and just soften the edges, so that it's very, very blended in. Okay, next cheek. Take a little extra nose. I always do this, it's so pretty, I think. Just ties it together, kind of. Chin. Then I'll take a bit of that highlight, put it on my chin. So I put the liquid highlight on the drier areas of my face. And then I'll put a powder highlighter on the more like not dry, not oily parts of my face. They're just like neither. So nose. This is Makeup Forever Profusion highlighter in there's not a shade. Profusion light. I think it's the lightest one of the Profusion light line. I think there are 2 or 3. Okay. Above the eyebrows, between the eyebrows, and I'll always connect it like here. Okay. Just a little bit. Right on the Cupid's pussy. Okay. That's done. Time for, this is like such a quick look, and it's so pretty. Okay. Time for brow gel. Essence Brow Gel, Make Me Brown. In the shade Soft Brownie Browns. So I'm just polishing this brow up the same I did for this one. Okay, so I want to add something to amp it up a little. Like, I feel like it's missing something. I feel like it's missing a bit of color. So I'm going to take this Shu Uemura eyeliner just along the lash line. It's like an emerald green. Just right there. I think that's so fun. Because it like has an intensity, but it's not black. So it doesn't read super harsh. This is a Shu Uemura 11 Pure Kolinsky. This was the Shu Uemura Drawing Pencil in There's No Name. So amazing. Salted caramel. And I'm just gonna buff the edges out with the same lid shade. And I might even take, you know what I might also blend it out with a bit? Is Candied Violet, that purple. I think that's cute. Oh, that's so fun. I really like that. I'm wondering if I should put some of the Candied Violet, actually. Just here. I go right along the lash line. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. Just like right there. And then I might take some of the Champagne Truffle right there and pop that all over. Just to brighten it. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, everything I do ends up being like 80s inspired. I just can't escape. That's my fate. I'm an 80s icon. Born in 1995, excuse me. On your mascara to get some extra, twist like that. Don't like, because that pushes air into it, makes it dry out faster. And also when you twist, you actually get more product-y on the wand or whatever you call it, the brush. I don't usually feel cute when I do a smoky eye. I feel more like assertive, more sensual. Ew, that word's nasty, isn't it? But like, whatever, true. More sexy. So just taking the excess on the lower lashes. Time for a flirty and sassy lash curl. And then the makeup's done. I need to start getting into false lashes. People love to see that. The theater of the false lash. You know what I mean? But like, obviously they're really beautiful, but whatever. Okay, that's the look. That is my empowered, flirty, sassy, day to night, evening wear, easy, day wear. I'm just gonna take some of that excess shimmer over my brow. Day wear, but night wear, but evening wear, but chic, but relaxed, you know, moment. Yeah, hope you loved. Woo. And I will see you in my next video on Monday. Ciao.